Alright guys, let me know if my audio is working. On my side it says it is. Last the last little 1 minute spurt of a stream, it said it was working until it wasn't working, so I really appreciate you guys letting me know. Ever since I got this headset as a gift for my birthday, I have had so many audio issues. I don't know what it is. I think it's something with like the Bluetooth or whatever in these is because they have a mic. I think that mic tends to take priority over this mic. And it's weird because it'll say that this mic is the priority, but it is very clearly not for some reason. So let me know if that doesn't work. I'm really quickly going to do my share to social media so people know I'm here and that I exist. Because the internet is not very good for that. Yay! I don't know what it is. I literally didn't change anything about my settings. I closed out Streamlabs and then I opened it back up. So I'm glad it worked. I know, I was really sad because I was out for FanX. I had this rat in my brain that Thursday night I would be back from FanX at like 5 so I could stream, but then I didn't get back until like 8 and then I wanted dinner and stuff and I was pretty sad about that. I wanted to start earlier today too and then my errands took longer. I had to pick up some grocery items. But I'm starting Metaphor. I don't know how much I was audibly available for. I don't know. I don't know how much my audio was working for last time. But this game comes out in exactly 7 days. This is the demo. So it's by Atlus, who also makes Persona. So I have a feeling that anyone who likes Persona games would love this. And for me, okay, trust me, I love Persona. I have played most of the Persona games. Thank you so much! I'm glad you appreciate my cosplays. I put a lot of work into them. But I played most of the Persona games, and I really love the idea of Metaphor, because I try not to spoil too much for myself, but I did watch the early on gameplay. But I really love, it's almost got this like Fire Emblem style to it, if that makes sense, where it's this like, it looks like a little bit more grown up of an aesthetic, which I appreciate because, let's be real, we all get a little sick of the high school trope, especially as adults, I think. It's like, hey, look, there's like characters you can have relationships with, and you're like, this is odd. So I really like, hopefully, that this is a little bit more grown up of a plot, kind of like Fire Emblem, as opposed to a high school game. So I'm super excited, and the aesthetic is just gorgeous looking. There's a red-haired elf girl named I forget her name. It starts with an H, okay? And I'm already obsessed with her. She's a weapons master. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Callie. I'm a fencer, too. So I love me some swords, love me some weapons, love me some fantasy weapons. So I'm just gonna get this shared, and then we'll get going. I've been like, guys, I have considered doing a stream Sunday because I was so freaking excited to play this. I haven't had any gaming time so far this weekend, but I was so burnt out from FanX that I was just like, ugh, all day doing nothing. No, I really want to play Echoes of Wisdom, but I actually pre-ordered this instead because it was kind of like, I don't know, I really want to play Echoes of Wisdom, but I had to choose one or the other. So next, at the end of the month, I'm gonna get Echoes of Wisdom. I'm super excited. I can't wait to play it. That's like, I feel like I can't really play much else until I play it. I heard that the bed is a big deal. Sounds super exciting. Alright, I'm sharing the stream right now, and then we will get going. I've been dying to play this. Guys, I'm so obsessed with anything Atlus does, pretty much. Okay. Let's get going now that I've made the world aware of my presence online. By the way, I made the top I'm wearing right now. I didn't ever share it online that I made it, but I'm really proud of it. Ooh, now the question is, guys, this is the first important question in any game. Okay? I don't think this is good. Or controller. Too many great games, not enough time indeed. Because I have... Oh, just bumped into everything. I have never played a Persona game with a... Not that this is a Persona game, but like an Atlus game with a mouse and keyboard. So maybe it'll be some eye-opening experience, but at the same time, this is comfortable for me. Although I usually play on the PlayStation, so I'm not used to the Xbox controller, but it works for my computer. So let's ask Reddit really quick. Like, not actually ask Reddit, but let's see if somebody has said something. Should I... Here, I'll ask it out loud. Should I play Metaphor with a controller or a keyboard? Okay. Oh, no, that's COD. That's very different. Okay. According to Steam, game supports controllers. Oh, but they don't seem to be working? We'll have to see. Okay, I say we start with a keyboard, and then if I hate it, I'll plug in the controller. I know! I feel like Atlus games tend to walk this, like, fine middle ground of, like, it's turn-based, so as long as it's not timed, I'm pretty comfy with the keyboard. But if it... Oh, this cord. But if it's, like, a timed thing, then I'm like, oh, really quick! So, I guess we'll start off with keyboard. It feels really weird. And then we'll go from there. I've been playing nothing but, like, console games recently. So I've been using this device to make patterns. So let's go with mouse and keyboard. Yes. Let me know if you guys can hear it okay too. It's saying you can't hear my desktop. That's weird. Let me really quickly troubleshoot that and hope that it doesn't screw up my main audio. Where is it? Desktop audio. That's not it. There we go. Alright. You can probably hear it a little bit now. It's a really quiet noise. I know, Sims 4 you have to play it with a mouse. I think it's like a federal crime to, you know the game's good when Japanese is the first language option. But, yeah, I played it once as a kid on like the old Sims on a controller on like my, I don't think it was a Wii, I think it was like the PS2, PS3, and I was like, ooh, that's a rough experience. I'm gonna go with English voice acting, so when I go to conventions in the US and I see the voice actor's name, I'm like, that's them! I listen to their voice! Because I do like the original Japanese voice acting. But, like, they're never gonna come to conventions and stuff in the US, so it doesn't make... I don't know, it's just not special. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense. I finished most of my Dutch Bros already, too, because I didn't want to drink too much caffeine too late. Okay, so also, you can say what you want, but I don't like when my games are super dark. Oh, actually, you know what's wild, guys? This monitor that my stream is on is completely different from this. Like, it's barely visible at this point on this monitor, but on this monitor, it's, like, barely visible at this point. Which is really weird. Anyways, though. I'm gonna turn it way up because I'm allergic to the dark despite playing Elden Ring. So, that's what we're doing. Auto save. Dude, Persona 4 Recently, I've been playing that before bed, and it's like the worst idea to play before bed because you can't save for like a long time with cutscenes. I'm sitting here like barely existing. You know, a game's good when it starts with that. I'm too scared of playing Elden Ring in front of people. Me playing Elden Ring is quite literally just me going and running through and swinging and rolling. Alright, here we go. I'm so excited! I've been so excited since I saw this game announced. I've been like, boiling over. Yes, exactly. The Constitution's gonna be... Oh. I'm turning up the volume. I want you guys to be able to hear it. So. Let me know if it's too loud or too weird at any point. I really want you guys to enjoy the game too. So, just adjusting things and I'll unpause.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Ew.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt, without an heir to wear the crown. What will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Why is he kinda, he's kinda hot though. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the game now. I have a goal of putting a lot more care into things at this moment. Like, more care into the volume levels and stuff, because when I streamed Baldur's Gate start to finish, I went back and there was a lot of things where I was like, wow, I wish I had respected that cutscene a little bit more. So if you notice me taking an extra second between things, you know what, that's a great question. It's kind of fine. But I had wished that I had put more care into the audio and timing of things, so I'm gonna put a little bit more heart into that now, and hopefully it makes for a better experience. I appreciate everyone bearing with me while I kind of like evolve. Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hey, hey Google. Google Translate. We're gonna see how it says it really quick. No, not German. Not English to English, but okay. ReFantazio.
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 ReFantazio. ReFantazio.
ReFantazio. That's, I feel like I'm mispronouncing it. That sounds very American of me.
ReFantazio.
ReFantazio. Like this. ReFantazio. Sorry! Not sorry, sorry. Now I know I can activate people's Googles. That feels very sinister. I wonder if it's supposed to be like French. Let's see what that sounds like.
ReFantazio.
ReFantazio. That sounds so nice. Okay, but this game is made in Japanese, so by default, so we have to see what it sounds like.
ReFantazio. ReFantazio.
ReFantazio. Tazio.
ReFantazio.
ReFantazio. That's how we're saying it. ReFantazio. I was right the first time, or so I think I was. Somebody's gonna correct me in like 2 years anyway. Did you even play the game? And I'll be like, I was literally here from the start. I just don't know how to pronounce words, okay? These are very hard. Nobody gives me a breakdown of how these words are supposed to sound. Alright. Let's get to it. So if I butchered it this entire game, I'm not really that sorry, but I'm sorry. Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror... Damn motorcycle, do you guys hear that outside? It's obnoxious. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. Ooh, that's awesome! They're allowing that. That's really cool. I love that. I love it so much. Ah! Okay, anyways. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy. Game content seen here may vary from the full version of the game.
Here begins the demo prologue.
Oh, they read it.
Metaphor ReFantazio.
Oops.
What we have to offer you is but a taste.
I already read it. It's loud. I like that you're like a fairy too. I'm so excited. Guys, I already can see the characters I'm about to cosplay. Yes!
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Yes, yes it does.
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Okay, I'm gonna give myself away here, guys. My gamer tag and everything is Aquarii. I think I'm really selling myself out there, but I'm gonna go with that. It's just, I never used it as my cosplay or YouTube name because it was taken on every platform by some 7th grader. So I'm gonna go with my usual gamer tag. Luckily, that 7th grader is not a gamer, or wasn't a gamer at the time, so I could have it on every game I played. tab to confirm, not enter.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
Guys, let me know too if the audio's wonky. I'm really trying to get a feel for this game and how it sits audio-wise and stuff, so let me know if like my voice is too loud, the game is too loud, something's too quiet. I really appreciate the feedback too, so thank you.
Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Thank you. I wasn't expecting to have to think about existential questions today, guys. It's been like 6 years since my college philosophy class. I'm gonna say not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
Okay, Withers.
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come. And thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale
I hope my
begin.
decisions don't affect it that much. I haven't save scummed yet. Yet. Oh! Oh! What do we want? The choices! This, I save for my second or third playthrough. This is for third playthrough. This is for second playthrough. This... Wow, you can't die. That's fun. Because I'm on stream, I think I'm gonna set it to easy, because I can only take so much embarrassment on a daily basis. This is the same reason I don't stream Elden Ring, so I think I'm gonna pick easy for now. Not quite storyteller, but easy. And then it says we can change it later on. If I couldn't change it, I'd probably go with normal, but if it feels like it's just like not challenging enough, I'll take it up a notch. But I kind of just want to relax and have fun when I'm on here, so let's go with easy for now. Plus, it's the first playthrough. We're getting a hold of the story and stuff, so let's go with that. Of course, I'm ready. The art is already so beautiful. Atlus, you are one of my favorite game companies.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How did they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Oh my god, guys, I have the biggest crush. That was awesome. What a way to start the game. Alright, let's get into it. That was awesome.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about
Also,
Lord
Phanex
Luis
was awesome.
saving us?
Awesome. Last week. Marth, he looks just like Marth. I cannot agree more. I just did not want to talk during the cutscene. Phanex was super fun. My vlog is up too. But yeah, they do. It's really funny. They do look very Fire Emblem-esque, you know? Alright.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
She's so
well,
cute.
at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
They didn't make her all squeaky voice too. I really like that. There's something like, I don't know, it's like she's beats. What mission? I'm gonna say, are you alright? Show that I care about my companions.
Are you alright?
He sounds like Marth too!
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
Sorry, I was just taking cosplay reference photos. Don't mind me. I don't even know if I'll cosplay this character. It's just if I don't take the photos, I'm gonna regret it. Okay.
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
I'm sold too. I already pre-ordered.
Think we'll make it?
Where we can see the whole area. Ah, Assassin's Creed style. Find the vantage point. Okay, use the movement keys to move. That's very, very helpful basic controls. I'm assuming that's AWSD. Hold shift while moving to dash control to dodge enemy attacks. That's a stretch for my hand. Alright. Some actions you can perform. That's kind of like Genshin. Not gonna lie. But I don't play a lot of PC nowadays. Selection.
Let's go.
So tab is main menu. It looks like it pauses the game when you're in the menu, which is useful. Real story. That's cool, so you can see like where you are. Settings, items, drugs. Looks like control is the role. That's very important. Shift is run. Okay, so you press it once and then you're running.
Stop!
Oh!
Watch out!
Face sight? That's so cool. So she's basically, I forget they call it in Persona games, like, I'm thinking Persona 3 of blue-haired girl that sits back. Futaba, like the Oracle type character. 4, it's long dark-haired girl. You probably know who I'm talking about if you're into Persona. Okay. G for face sight.
Okay.
Oh.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
There's so many.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Watch out!
Oh!
What
the heck?
Looks like they found us.
It's like actual fighting. It's not turn-based. Like I had kind of anticipated. So I think the goal was to not get caught. I don't think I have the strength yet to fight these guys, so.
Look. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you,
intense.
I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
She plays music for you. That's so wholesome.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a sec?
Yeah, stay out of sight, so.
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
point though, like, I can fight creatures, you know what I mean? Because, like, I want to fight it.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what
She's
they're
kind
saying
of a hard
about
ass,
His
I love
Majesty?
it.
They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say
It's
he
very
was
Final
attacked in the
Fantasy
dead of
14
night.
when it comes
A
to, like,
war
the
of
character
succession
design.
is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
They look like vapes. This beautiful game, and these guys are just. That's so funny.
his son stricken, are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
So that's what we're doing.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
I'm glad I picked PC for this. Or keyboard. Gallica always has good ideas, or so she thinks. That's cute.
Whatever will I do?
So to save really quick. 2. Ah, yes, we love a save! Guys, if you have not been here previously, I am the worst type of save scummer. I am the most extreme, horrible case of save scumming in existence. I will save scum a particular part of a game 40 times over, and I feel no more shame at this point. So, just a warning. Trigger warning. I may or may not have a save scumming problem that I feel no shame over. Alright.
Let's go see.
Whatever will I do?
Board her
Alright,
one or like look around? Oh, I'm still in run mode. That's funny.
Whatever will I do?
Oh, come off it.
So they're basically drows. The Eldar. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Okay. Just making sure everything's still running.
Whatever will I do?
Idiot peasant.
That's terribly unfair.
Idiot peasant.
Elder brother.
Oh.
I feel the game's railroading me. This game is so beautiful. Like, there's so many details I'm loving about it, like her dress and like... It's such a pretty town. Hey, good news is when I inevitably cosplay it, it looks a lot like Salt Lake. in some spots.
Hey, mister!
You guys know me, I'm exploring the whole map first. Who are you?
Huh?
Oh, is she an Elda too?
Damn.
You're so pretty, who are you?
So you.
She's so pretty.
Damn.
I was about to talk to more NPCs.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like.
Okay,
and
Gallica.
I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an
I love
elden
her.
child. Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
But I do want to chat with the locals. Gallica, you don't get it. This is how I play games.
This is a joy!
Brigida Lycon.
Oh God, grant me guidance. Close your aim.
Whoa. It's not a great time to pray.
Leave it out, mate.
All right,
Center time.
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me! Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. Good luck in there. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
This guy seems like a jerk.
Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its
His
own weight.
face. He's
Is
such a
that
cinnamon
it?
roll.
Lineage seems a strange
Ooh.
measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Dang.
But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy
I love
loyalty?
his voice acting.
No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. An elder. I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Orphan backstory. He is really selling it.
So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the
I thought he was
fight.
gonna say something mean no matter what I picked.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
I don't know if there's a canonical name. I always like to look up their canonical name and pick it. Okay, there's no confirmed canon name. I'm going on fantasy name generator. That's funny. Somebody said he looks like the son of Aegis and I forgot who else. I already scrolled past. Okay, we're going on fantasy name generator, guys. Not real names. I'm trying to look up, like, specifically, like, an elven sounding type one, even though he's technically, like, not an elf. I'm trying to figure out a name. Give me a second, guys. This is like the hardest part of a game. Ooh, I like that one. This one sounds very heroic. Zoras. But it's like Zora's real, like Zoras. Sounds very heroic.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there.
There's a lot of monsters.
Short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
That was quick.
Whatever.
Well.
Oh my gosh, so much time's passing.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? What do they call them? Something like,
Next.
He's so
Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Cornelius, you just kind of look like Cornelius.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters
So the
now.
elven-looking people are called
Waste of
Saints?
good gear. Spare off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, with crude insults. The world
I
is
love
yours
this
for the
man.
taking.
Care to say that again?
He's got oh, my headphones are dying. He has a big sword too. I have to put these on charge. I'm gonna put on my earbuds. I enjoyed the audio quality while it lasted. I'm gonna charge them before next time. My hair is like all flat now. Okay. What? Switching over to
We all have our reasons to enlist.
Huh.
Now get back in line.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it?
I'm just gonna see. Oh. That is coming out of my monitor right now. Sorry guys, I'm just setting up on my okay. I'm set up on these earbuds now because my headset died. I'll have to charge it. I didn't charge it for the past couple of days, so makes sense it would die. Let me know if any audio stuff needs adjusting again. Oh, it's loud now. One second. The desktop volume is set to my old headset, so I'm just fixing that. Okay, now you should be able to hear the game.
This is a matter of pride.
As always, let me know if something needs adjusting.
Now, you owe us both an apology.
I love this young nobleman guy.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Now that I've been saved by you, yes.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving. And take this too. Protect it with your
Yay,
life.
I'm glad to read that. Sounds good. Ooh, a map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Tutorial time!
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Hey.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Oh my gosh. He's such a hard ass.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey, you awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
Oh my god.
I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
I love her.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
That's a cool way of asking if you want to save. Record today's events thus far.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
He's like cursed.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
Cool. That's cool. You can like get some
The
context.
carriage
before you go
transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
I like that's all told in a very fairy tale manner.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Looks like Fire Emblem.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
He does have a great sword.
Listen well, you lackwits.
You like
the
pick those
battlefield
up
is
to
no
get 'em
place to
moving.
sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my...
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said?
This is how conversations with my coworkers go when I'm listening to a good book at work.
So it's describing a better world? A utopia,
Some
perhaps?
sort of fantasy book.
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I apologize for it.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time.
Clement.
But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
That's
I
my
have
name.
that right? It's got for what it's worth,
I
my
just
title
looked up
doesn't mean
something on
much.
Fantasy Name
Here and
Generator.
now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier?
Oh.
Hey, speak to me, man. What
Monster
happened?
incoming. Sweater.
Listen. Stay. Oh,
Hasn't gotten
God.
chilly in YouTube. Utah.
It's too...
Oh, there's an auto.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
He was
the
just
guard has no
questioning.
place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
She has her armor
It's
on.
hard to explain, but it's like there's
I
a
love
stench
it.
in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey,
So cool.
did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's
I love
Gallica.
her set.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay.
Her little armor.
Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
It's so cute.
Okay?
Oh.
Yep. Actually,
I see.
Ooh.
this is...
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors!
This is bad.
What?
What do you think? Got it?
That is horrifying.
Take care of it, please. Things will be fine.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Stay calm, everyone.
Cool. So it's just getting initiative. Okay, good.
Let's go. Burn! Still up? There's no way I'm stopping here.
Looks like we're safe for now. All right!
There's 2 routes. Let's go on the last one. Space.
Alright, how's that? We have the edge.
Stay calm, everyone.
A tough one.
Let's try to melee this time.
Last one.
Keep it up, burn to ash! Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Not bad at all.
We made short work of
New
them.
system.
Be careful.
Let's do this.
We're here to stop you!
That thing is dangerous. It's so doofy. It's a tooth. That thing is so dangerous. It's just sitting here like,
settles that.
I don't know. I always go for like a dexterous and magical build. So I'll probably go high agility. I like that you can build him what way you want though. That's not usually as much of a thing.
Okay, grab it.
Medicine. Heck yeah, I can break boxes. Will I get anything? I don't know. Is it satisfying? Of course it is. I think we need to explore the other area first.
They saw us!
Oh.
Hurry, pose, everyone!
Okay, let's give this all we've got. I won't hold back! Just one left! That's the power of fire!
Yeah, that's my fault. Not used to much.
I chose the wrong opponent. That'll do it. Wait. Be careful.
Hey!
If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using space, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once in an instant.
Okay.
Come on! This battle's ours. This could be our time. Let's go.
Stay calm, everyone.
That's pretty
Not done yet. Even easier than expected. I think we're in the clear. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
I like how it shows your footprints when you were recently walking on the minimap. By the way, I love a minimap at the corner of the screen. I forgot which game recently didn't have that. Look! This makes
Okay,
Seems I feel like
let's give this all we've got. Settle this quick.
Oh wait, never mind. I keep forgetting, like I keep trying to click instead of spacing.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while. Ow.
Run. No.
It's interesting to have the igniter instead of like a persona too to use magic. I think that that's really interesting.
No.
Hey.
Damn it!
Off.
Hey. Damn it.
I wonder what's in this room.
Hold on. You. I get it now. What?
Was that?
Tartarus?
Hurry!
Hi, Minty! Nice to see you. I know this is a sizable demo. I'm pretty happy. I was actually concerned that I would start streaming.
Let's hurry.
I'd be here for like 30 minutes.
Our usual tactics
Not too
should
many.
work.
Let's
Still,
do this!
Don't let your guard down.
The power is tougher than I thought!
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that.
Still up?
Burn to ash! Alright, victory is ours!
Yay!
I feel stronger.
Ugh, I think they see us.
Let's do this.
Let
Not
the
too
battle
many.
begin!
But still, don't let your guard down.
You're here?
The power! Let's wrap this up!
Roll always comes through. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
A tough one.
Burn to ash!
We did it.
That'll do it.
Cat!
Still no rewards for smashing all these boxes. It's just very therapeutic. I expect like noises.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
We won't lose this
First
fight.
move's ours.
Let's go. Fire!
Well, that was fast.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
We made short work of them.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Also? Ah, I can't save. Fooey. There we go. There's so much potential for these boxes, so many free items I could get, but none appear. Let's do it. Guys, I am so in love with this game right now. It's gonna be hard to not stream more than once a week. I might have to find a second time a week. There's no way I'm gonna wait a whole week in between playing this each time. It's so fun. This is like my ideal game right here. I love any Persona style, whatever. JRPGs.
Hey.
Leave it to me.
I'm heading out.
What do you think? You're right.
I want to see if I can restore this guy's map really quick. 'Cause it looks pretty low, but it doesn't look like...
Ready?
I like how the human is the scary thing.
Yep.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible!
Scary looking.
Can't believe what I'm seeing!
Right, you
We
really...
can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Harold.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Let's go. Burn!
Oh, vile monster.
The power of fire!
What's going on?
Damn it all!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Okay, so we know it's neutral with fire. Let's try melee and see how that goes. It's probably gonna be mostly ass.
Burn to ash!
But it was worth a shot.
Oh, please! Are distracted.
But
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people,
him.
no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
what? No! Please
Killed him.
say
I was so in
something.
love with him.
Sure.
though.
Don't be a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
I out there. No, I out art thou.
Thy fate
Thou
is
art
crowned
I.
mind, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet
Oh, unpause.
unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
guy very much.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Woo!
Wind!
All right, that did the trick. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead.
So he's weak to wind.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Vitus power! Scour! Push through! Let's stay calm.
Gotta hit the other spots too.
Seeker! Wind!
Power and I should have used it.
It's still up?
Pretty unique ideas. I like it. It's like, it doesn't look too much like anything I've been playing. I like that a lot. Because I can't say there's been lots of games nowadays.
Scour!
He's wearing an apple. Look at him.
Okay.
Yay.
I'll strive for greater heights.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Stop!
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village.
That's cool.
They called it a farsight mirror.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general.
Look at his
the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, and the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn him, man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
There, I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands. And you'll raise them at my command.
Cool.
We have to.
Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Guillaburn. Or not Louis. Luis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light, but I'm counting on you.
Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally. I love
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
He's so...
Now, We should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Alright then.
Ugh.
Huh? Indeed.
I see.
That's cool.
Huh?
Should be a little save. I wonder how many slots I get. 16. The game's making sure I don't jump off this plateau. Looks like I've exhausted the dialogue with him.
Got it?
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Oh, Gallica.
It's not your fault.
You say that. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
Hmm.
Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Did they make Igor hot? No, it's not Igor. A new Velvet Room
You
person.
truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite
That's
something,
a cool
isn't it?
concept.
A hall of wisdom,
I like the
purpose-built
cat.
for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to
I saw the white hair and I'm like, Velvet Room?
petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magna within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests
Archetype.
only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
not
Heroes of
Persona,
antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power.
Yes, it is.
So
it's
what say
it's
you?
by Atlas.
Will
so
you take my
they are the
hand in
Persona
friendship?
That's why I keep making Persona jokes. If you guys have not played Persona, I 10 out of 10 recommend it. It is one of my favorite game series of all time. So, I do a lot of cosplays from it. Okay.
Okay.
I like that one of the choices. There's not much choice.
The bargain is struck then.
This seems less silly than the Persona games, which is cool, but at the same time, I
The
love how
scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Seeker Archetype. The party can now study the Seeker, once unlocked in academia. Bright-eyed student. This is pretty cool. I don't know if this is gonna make a lot of sense, but I feel like, obviously this is just a demo, but I kind of feel like what Metaphor is to Persona is like kind of like Elden Ring to Souls in a sense. just a little bit, where it's kind of like basically the same exact playstyle and game. Sorry, I heard a weird noise outside and was like, huh? And game, but like kind of reskinned a little, or like things are changed. It's kind of like in a different concept. This was an Elden Ring stuff, so my like art style and stuff. This, they went from like Japanese high school to like fantasy realm though. So it's very different art style, but it's like gameplay wise the same core, if that makes sense. So like if you really like the playstyle of Persona games, I mean, I just tried it. Like this is like pretty much the same kind of system, which I love. I love turn-based very and Baldur's Gate. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out. It's on his name is Moore, because I keep thinking, Moore? What's Moore? I love the music too. I'm gonna try to find the soundtrack on like Spotify.
We'll meet
I don't
again,
think it's
I'm
out.
sure.
Listen to it.
Here's
over
to
the
our
whole thing. It's
joined
really good
path.
coding music.
And the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action,
I like him.
I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget. One wrong move, and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
So another quick comparison I'll make to Persona games, for those not familiar with Persona games, in contrast to this, is they always give you, I say, a dumb male companion in the start of the game. Like there's Yosuke in Persona 4, Junpei in Persona 3, and in Persona 5 it's why am I forgetting? Blonde dude. But anyways, I think it's just an R. That was the first one I played. Played it backwards. So they always start you off with like basically just a really goofy guy as like your buddy, your friend, who's like helping you through in the beginning. And I actually really like that Stole is his name? Soul? What? I already forgot it. This guy though, he's like so he seems smart, and I really like that. Like he seems like a really likable character, and it's kind of like outside of that typical like goofy friend character from the start of each Persona game.
This place.
Nord Mines.
That being the case,
Stroll.
All right.
Let's see. Here's where we are now.
hold on. This place here. This place here.
An abandoned mine, no longer operational, now infested with monsters.
Here's where. Let's see.
Sounds great.
This.
Don't let your guard down. Good.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It has reached its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Huh? What happened?
No. Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
I bet that Luis guy is watching everything, or knows about everything, somehow they're a spy or something. But that's my theory to start. So maybe we were just being watched by those birds. They're very scary.
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward. Stop!
Bonjour. Got it? Luke.
Oh, cool. Lower level enemies will glow blue. Enemies of the same level will glow yellow. And higher level will glow red. Unknown enemies will appear white. You have leveled up to a point where you think you can overpower certain enemies. You can simply approach the enemy to see if their color has changed. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple sneak. In addition, being attacked on the field by a weaker enemy will not force you into squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. If you press R when a cursor is over an enemy, that will lock onto that enemy. That enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
All right.
Give it a shot. We got this.
Okay, so they're all blue.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
I see the enemy.
We've been spotted! Oh my god! How's that? Come on! Alright, how's that? Let's push through it!
Nice. Tee hee. It looks like I missed.
Hold on. Got it?
Never drop your guard even against weaker foes. Battle builds fortunes and turn if you let out should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly with space attacks to stun them first, or jump directly to a strategic squad battle using V. Phase sight will help you determine your battle approach while staying out of enemy reach. Use it to be efficient as you tackle a dungeon.
I'm counting on you.
being the case.
Here we go.
I can turn up this
Don't be
How do you want to
careless.
handle them?
Here I go.
If you're unhappy with how the battle is going, you can restart from the beginning by pressing 1. I'm probably gonna accidentally press 1 all the time because every PC game ever has like combat abilities 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean. Pressing 5 assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness. Still not.
We need to figure out their affinities first.
Wind! Still up?
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
That was the last of them.
Let's do this.
The first move's ours.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
They got
Come on,
careless.
focus.
Oh, I missed.
Take this.
A tough one.
Can't linger here. Let's move. Eyes forward. Enemies are still present.
What's that over there? See that? There's like a moth.
How's
Good work.
Let's push through.
I knew you could do it. Yep, we're safe here. No choice but to cut through them.
We're gonna have to figure out.
Here we go.
We're here to stop you.
Seeker! Scour! Last one.
Take this.
I think I'm getting used to this. Not bad. I feel stronger.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
I'll talk to you after this.
We can't get sloppy.
Let the battle begin.
Come on, focus.
I've got it.
Critical hit. Man.
Even easier than expected.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Alright, who are you?
What is it?
You seem dodgy yourself.
But
Pardon?
Have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying. Nope. I'm like a human, and I'm like, all right, humans are like the evil things. I think they are. I already have all this stuff. lot of gossip. Plenty of rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. Human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. I heard that monsters been running amok lately. I mean, they destroyed the fort, so.
Thank you.
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means
Let's do this.
Let's go.
stay sharp.
Take this! Time to end this! See that I will.
That's just what Grius does. Your attack power's down. Grius, your attack power's
One
down.
remains. This is part of the job.
Grius, your attack power's down.
You're here?
Take this!
Let's hurry on. Okay. Right there. Come on!
Very impressive. Hey, good one.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Satisfying about just knocking out a whole crowd of enemies rather than like one individual.
That solves that.
I really enjoy that. But like not in its entirety, you know? Like I'm not like a Hyrule Warriors person or anything, but
Hey! Yeah, let's push through! Come on! Here we go.
Let's
Here they
clear
come.
them out.
Let's do this.
I won't hold back! Wind! Just two left!
They're down.
Take this!
I knew you had this.
That's one!
The freedom of a wanderer.
If I say so myself.
Oh, please!
Stroll's combat power is down.
That's how I've survived this long.
Careful, we've got company.
company where? Oh!
We can't get
The
sloppy.
first move's ours.
Seeker! Scour! A tough one.
Take this!
They chose the wrong opponent.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Oh, it's working.
Here we go.
Let the battle begin.
Take this!
Not done yet.
Candling it here. Let's move.
That was the last of them.
Hold on.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour!
What is that?
Never seen anything like it!
That's not an ignite.
Let's do this! Damn you! Shite!
Press H to guard, which consumes energy. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents enemies from gaining turns to guard.
What's that? I think something's coming!
Ready for impact!
Watch out!
Take this! Go on, finish the job! I've got no mercy for you! Here they come!
During squad battles, information affects the damage party members and deliver those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. Oh, my legs. Now I just have my blue one. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing keys assigned up and down to move party members between rows. Okay. Formation.
To the rear guard. Time for some close combat.
They're all melee.
I'll get some distance.
To the back because
Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
What a joke!
What was
Get
that,
ready!
Grius?
What was that, Grius? I love how fast you
Sight! Take this!
Let's do this! Here they come!
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Scour!
No.
Let's hurry.
All right.
After Final Fantasy 7, I'm so sick of lines.
Hey. Indeed.
So,
I like how there just happens to be a merchant right there. Oh, we're all full. Perfect. Ooh. I think we all have those equipped right now. So. See if he sells anything to us.
What is it?
These come highly recommended.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
wait a second. Then,
Let's go.
Let's go.
However,
Don't move! Don't you dare move!
Ooh, it's Amber.
Wait.
Oh. They on purpose like kill people. That's messed up.
Hold on.
We can't get sloppy.
Enemy attack!
Seeker! Scour!
One left! Take this! Damn you! Hell tight!
Time to rest, I see.
Come on! More of them?
What the heck?
Only two enemies left! Stay sharp!
Oh, I actually meant to.
Better be sure.
Stay focused!
Let's end this! Here they come! Ruffians! We did it!
That's all over. We can relax for now.
What are you doing?
Pendulum snap.
Our usual tactics should work.
We gotta keep pushing forward!
I'll go for the kill.
Charge! Oh, please! Here they come! I can't believe this.
Let's keep this up.
No,
Let's do this.
I know these guys are weak, but stay focused.
Vitus power. Wind! Last one.
Take this! Go on, finish the job!
Even easier than expected.
I think that's all of them. It's all clear. Yep, we're safe. Look.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. This place. What? To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
Stop right there!
Damn it! They saw us!
What are you doing?
Oh, cool, I can one hit.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, nice work.
No treasure.
Look. Wait.
It was them.
I knew I'd find you
I
here.
knew I hated that guy. His doofy face. Okay, hear me out. His face looks like Senshi from Dungeon Meshi.
You were the only one who never went up to the fort
You know
itself,
you
after
know.
all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry strat
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
Spineless.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Go off stall. Stop.
Stay back!
Help me!
Ugh. You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
Does he get a persona? An archetype?
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Woo!
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it!
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not. This ignite is all I need to turn you to...
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steal your...
Let's go. Deals weak. Oh, that's it.
Right on target!
It's okay.
Nice one, Stroll!
Scour! Still here?
Take this! Still standing!
I refuse!
I call upon royal power within!
Luis!
We got a Captain's
Not bad.
uniform, guys. Let the dress-up games begin.
Not bad at all.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Found new power.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
We can now study that.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Aw.
Hey, where are we?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just act?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your
Metaphor seems
companion.
like a really fun game.
Another
I'm
of
so
the
excited
mighty
for next
archetypes.
week.
Do you recall
The
our
10th?
discussion
What day of the week
earlier
is the 10th?
about how archetypes
Guys, it's gonna be
are
a
an
streaming
original
day
form of
on
magic?
the release day. Oh my gosh, the stars aligned. That's so cool.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to
Such a
it.
good friend.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may aw-
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
There's a lot of spots where, like, lots of arms and stuff for things.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here. Now then. This here.
Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding magic. Studying archetypes consumes magic, minuscule shards of magma crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, it can use the main menu to change their entire archetype at no cost.
That means... Now then.
This power.
So I basically can choose what Grius is gonna have.
I see. This right here. All right.
I actually really like this secret.
I see. This right here. All right.
Guys, I gotta read everything.
I see. This right here. All right.
I think I've still
Sure. Of course.
This is really fast for the first group of characters to get their stuff. Because it's all the demo too. It's like supposed to be the first part of the game.
What did you say? I didn't think I could grow anymore.
Fascinating.
He just makes sense as a warrior. He had a staff all along?
I see.
Oh wait, no. That's just what he gets if, I'm sure I'll get another person for magic. Hopefully. I don't know, maybe that was a mistake. We'll see. Looks like I was supposed to give him mage. We'll see though. I kind of want to use magic, so... There's is like a cost to switching, you know. I want to talk to the cat.
That's a good kitty.
A game that's giving us what we all want in most games. Just petting
This
the
cat, you see. That's a good boy.
That's cute.
That's a good kitty.
Do make yourself at home. What would you care to know? That is...
Huh?
But...
What's this?
Take a look.
Hang on a second.
Adieu. Please, do make yourselves comfortable. My young friend. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, after all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes. And with it, see... When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
That's cool.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, you studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but...
Awakened it. But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Because, like, he was,
Same
like,
here.
he taught the prince sword
You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than...
During battle, you can use 3 to engage in auto battle. Cool. To change auto battle tactics, press tab and access the order view. Outside of battle, find them under tactics in the party section of the main menu.
We've 5 days until the funeral.
Look!
What's up?
Oh, that's how you access it.
Huh?
true.
Damn it.
No.
Sure.
The protagonist in Gallica can see more in dungeons or towns. I'm gonna really quickly, sorry guys to get off track, but I'm gonna look up how long the demo is because I don't want to end right now, and I want to make sure that I'm not like going down another 4-hour hole when I have work in the morning. So I'm just double checking. I can do like another hour. Okay, so we're like, I was just looking and we're like halfway through the demo it looks like, so I'm going to actually try to make it a goal, because this is a really good stop point. It looks like we have another like 2 bosses to go. We're about halfway through it. It's actually a pretty cool lengthy demo. It's like around 6 hours, so I'm gonna try to squeeze in another stream before next Thursday, so we're all caught up with the end of the demo when the released game comes out, and we can just kick off with our save data. But for now, I'm going to call it quits here as much as I hate to. And stay tuned on my social media to see when the next one is going to be. I will definitely be here next Thursday to play the full game when it's out. I know it is a really long demo, right? But I'm not complaining. This game's really fun and I'm having a great time. I honestly could do this until 3 a.m., but I have to go to work at 8 a.m. So that wouldn't be fair to do to myself, and you guys probably have jobs to work tomorrow too. So I will see you either next stream or next week on Thursday. I'm gonna try to squeeze in another, so like I said, stay tuned. Thank you so much for hanging out. This game is so much fun already, just in the demo phase. I really